minded. All your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Girl, why you ain't in that bit?
Many men gonna need ministers. I ain't men in them. Enemies, I'm the enema.
Oh, Slick start hating on you.
On a dinner work, my thoughts I keep confidential. It's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not India. My Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees all VP.
Yo.
Skating underneath a bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake
you say what, bro?
I need a 10. Stay muddy to the lid. 800. Eat a. Yeah, alright. My flow sinister. This ain't rap music. This straight literature.
You said how somebody uncle slap somebody. Oh, yeah. Now, y'all niggas talking about snowfall. Hey, this shit came on last night or something?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans.
They got there keep playing double episodes. That shit crazy.
Take off your teeth. You're not listening. You
world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. We back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off them fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your idols. Take off the runway. Take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro Pay. 5-day stay. Take off for the meal. Hella follow. Take off the far flag. Take off perception. Take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure. Take off the unsure. Take off decisions I lag. Take off the fake deep. Take off the fake woke. Take off the I'm broke. I care. Take off the gossip. Take off the new logic. That if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the should know. Take off the doje. Take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. The former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. Start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. And they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. A solid stiff arm. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A pitch comes to Hall. And he's brought down. 49 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going?
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 19-yard line. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Zero hesitation.
How we feeling from you? Where you got it from?
Down the right flat, unfortunately incomplete.
Well, you know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
Back in 60. Check, contact, check, contact. Go, check, hurry.
On 2nd and 10, Willis in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. They'll throw it on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Well, this defense for the Titans, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
It starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on 3rd. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Willis. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. Dances by him. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. First and 10, Willis. Come on now. Intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
19 Tigers.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. That punt returns 69 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Garibay on to attempt the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Jets 21, Titans nothing.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes that overviews that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be a possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First and 10, Taylor now. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. On first down, Willis. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. And this is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattlers. Mustang 19.
Second down, here's Willis. His throw incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Third down, it's Willis. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jermaine Johnson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
49-yard attempt.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This will be from 49 yards out. And Gay knocks this one through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Jermaine Johnson there to bring him down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jermaine Johnson.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Gay's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And this is caught by Evans. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A give for Taylor running right side. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Willis looking to throw on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On second down, it's Taylor. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him.
That's what I'm talking about. We just need to lose one. We just win.
You know you're not going to make it, right? Because you lost to me twice.
Interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field.
I need sleep.
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Man, slow down, bro. Slow down, bro. Slow down, bro.
It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. The defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Pulls it in at the 13. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better
that you just throw
the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Option play, here's Hall. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
He held on to it, but he probably should have. Get it behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
I'm watching.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this one pulled in by Rudolph. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Here we go.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Fluid.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Lane just went past the bottom of the screen. 3 and
2nd down throw coming by Willis. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done.
You know what? I can lock that shit down. One play.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Right, I know. How the fuck?
They're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Part 30, I just popped the part 30.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
How you pull up to the and forget the purse?
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
What's your
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
You like to be.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Willis on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long
once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
That mush. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm gonna get what's going on here.
Willis, gotta have this one. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Titans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with a lead if they make a play.
Willis will try and throw for this. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Ashton Davis.
As most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. Remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half.
Let's go old school here. Let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for them and make sure they touch it.
Paul want to give up the middle. They find some open field here.
He gone. He got too much room on the left.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes this a 9-point game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Great stoppers. That shit's good. Still taste like great. Great shoulder. I ain't never had none.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down. They go play action with Willis. Looking for Campbell downfield. Interception, his third of the game. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets will take over possession here.
I thought we was a little one, or this nigga say little one, they were going to boost me up one.
And I know this
Nah, we got a little one more though. Maybe one more, then I'm good.
The game, he may have to.
No, bottle. It's out. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
I mean, they had control.
They stupid ass. I ain't trying to do it.
The defense had to make a play to keep them in the game.
Why would you try to run a risky play like that?
2-score game, so hold on, you're not done in the fourth.
Get the fucking shit on the ground, bro.
Following the fumble recovery, Willis.
Please got this shit. They keep running with the quarterback, Willis. Go.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down to a flash when he broke out of there, and it forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Willis now off play action. Looking in zone.
I ain't gonna lie, Weezy. I know you wanted it bad, but Triangle was a nigga, boy.
When he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They somebody wanted Triangle, Counter Strike. Right there, Counter Strike. Hell nah, that shit
so
weak.
Failure to connect on second down.
That shit
leaves
weak.
him staring up
Triangle
to
gonna be
3rd and 8. Willis
Triangle gonna be a big hit. I told you, bro. Triangle gonna be a big hit.
Incomplete.
Well, how about the cover of this all break out on 3rd down? Dime defense.
You need more than one goddamn
extra
wide receiver
defensive
getting
backs
open,
and
bro.
speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And Gay knocks this one through. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they beat the 3, but a starting field position like that, three's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put sixes on the scoreboard.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
You get him the picky good. He can start right here. He think he can run down to play on me.
Coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead back down one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
That nigga would have got out around him. He gone. Again.
2nd and 4. Flush to his right.
Oh, he got him on the slant. He ain't got nobody. He ain't got no. He's trying to hit that nigga come back from.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's only been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all his receivers downfield.
Even when you go all the way out that pocket, nigga, yo, nigga Tom Brady, I'm throwing dummy for.
That's a big play from both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
No, bro. No. So I hurt. I fell on your head.
Looking to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team
overall.
First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. Unlike the confidence he showed. Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Taylor. And some determined running there as he'll put his way down to the 12-yard line. Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the option to give to Taylor here.
He beat that ass, trash head nigga.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
He's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough.
I need to lose one more than tomorrow. Yeah, trash head.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Yeah. I ain't gonna make it anyway. Even if you do lose, I'm not the next one up, like, behind this shit.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. We got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And this pass broken up. The contact.
Look. You gotta look at the other nigga record. The other nigga record good as fuck.
This one, no doubt, important for Matt Gay. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Gay's kick is good, and that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
He's in the Chiefs. He's in the Chiefs.
Because I got that play in my playbook, like the RPO and all that shit, and I got all them other plays in there behind this shit. Look at same formation, bro.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in the yard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll indeed take a knee.
I need to do one more.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
That little one more Weezy, cause look, you got to think when you lose one more.
They take a knee.
My record gonna be better than yours. I'm gonna be goddamn 12 and 6.
The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Stop team, Weezy. Stop team, bro. Your team
I think we got a jump here. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly
what you described. Alabama shit.
You should never get that penalty.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee.